Hey guys, what is up? It's Biff, and if you just watched my short recently, you saw that in fact the Stinger is once again destroyed, and I'm not happy about it. This is a crazy thing. Let me turn the camera. You can't see it because this truck is in the way, but right over there at that corner, that's where this crazy woman, I will call her a crazy woman because I'm allowed to be upset, mainly because she changed her story, just like you saw. I was practically stopped at the time, all the way over, couldn't go anywhere else, and she just drilled me. Thankfully, it busted her suspension. I was able to drive from there into the garage, and she had to be flatbedded. So, karma, and I say karma because she went back to State Farm, and her admission of complete fault on the scene, and the police report that confirms the same. And she told them that, no, I was on the wrong side of the road because there was a small discrepancy on the police report the first time he filed it, which made it unclear which vehicle was which. State Farm chooses to believe her. Even though there is an updated police report that confirms it, they still choose to believe her. So I have to go to my insurance, pay my deductible, do all the repairs, and then once that's done, they'll go to arbitration. I don't necessarily want to just walk you through a whole bunch of videos doing the exact same thing I did before. So I'll try to approach this a little differently. But the first thing I want to do is walk you around and get you a look at the car. Okay, so as we look at the car, obviously she drilled it right here in the front, again outside the frame rail. This right here is where her front tire slash wheel drilled me, and you can see the rubber on it, and that's probably what broke her front suspension. Clearly took out the grill. It's got pieces broken clear over here into the middle. The bumper was ripped off, the headlight, everything here, the lower grill. The hood wasn't touched, but the fender clearly was. She did get across the wheels. We got some scratches on this carbon, got the door rubbing here, everything pushed back and kicked back out. So some substructural repairs in here, a little bit of side skirt. The main core support that goes completely from left to right, obviously. You check this side, you can see that there's about 2 finger width gap. Everything else looks fine, but you come over here and on this one, there's clearly no gap. You can actually see that the plastic in there from the headlight is straight up against the end of the filter, so it's been jammed over. Outer structure that we just replaced, and now have to look at replacing again. We're gonna get to tearing this down, and I wanna talk to you a little bit about the approach that we're gonna take on it this time. Okay, so the work has come along pretty good here. We got the front end all torn apart and can see our damage. Obviously this, which I think can be pulled out, but this piece here took a little bit of a bend inward, which pushed everything over. Something similar to what we did before, though I don't think we need to replace this. It's not buckled, but all of this structure here and this all need to be replaced. I still have to investigate back here in the door hinges to see what happened. And the first thing I want to do here is see if what we learned before can maybe help us here. These side skirts are not easy to get off. You have to destroy a side skirt to take it off, and I don't see any other way. The majority of the tabs on the side skirt are broken. I mean, in some places it just takes the whole piece of the side skirt that it was attached to with it. But now we have access to the front fender, so let's go finish this teardown. Okay, so we've got the car pulled apart and we've pretty much looked into what all the damage is that's going to have to be repaired. It did get a little deeper than I had hoped. I had to go to an auto body shop that's approved by my insurance company to get an estimate. They came up with a dollar value. Does not mean that I have to go to them for the work. I can take it to any Bob's Auto Body that I would like to. And Bob's Auto Body just happens to be Fearless Mods. We will take all of that, take a look at that, see what is possible to be pulled back into shape. I will probably trailer it and take it to one of the local body shops to actually get some frame time. I will probably be putting together videos of a lot of this. I hope you're as frustrated as I am that this even happened in the first place. I hope that this doesn't happen to you. One piece of advice, if it ever does, man, click record on your phone. Even if you're not taking video, make sure that it's recording so you can get those conversations at the scene of the accident, because I didn't do that and I wish I had, so I could at least show State Farm that she was in fact admitting guilt at the scene. Hopefully it won't happen to you in the first place and you won't have to worry about that. It was a hell of a lot of fun driving for approximately a year. I hate that I'm not driving it now. I miss it. It's such a nice car, so much power, so much comfort. Reach down, like and subscribe, keep coming back, see what we post next, and we'll catch you again on the next one. Take care.